The best laugh, of course, is the mum laugh. Give me a cheer, mums! Mum laugh is one of the most glorious laughs in the world. It's very specific to mums. I've actually heard it already this evening. It came from over there. If there's any mums over there, I heard it came over there. The mum laugh is that's a bird. Different. The mum laugh is very specific to mums. Okay, as I was saying, yeah, we're pros here. The mum laugh is like a normal person's laugh, but what mums like to do, and nobody knows why, is they like to repeat some of the words that they just heard very quietly to whoever they're with. Nobody knows why mums do it. You know what I mean? They're going to get a new kid, yeah. That's the sort of level we're at for this evening. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, you feel warmed up to me? You feel good? Alright. Okay, this guy, I've known him for a very long time. He runs a cracking gig here in Blackpool, near the Tower. I'll tell you a bit more about that later. He's a very funny man, and even early on in my career, you know, he gave me a few gigs as well, and I thought, well, why not back in Blackpool? Why not give him one? So he's absolutely hilarious. Please put your hands together for the wonderful Ryan Gleeson!
This is what would happen if Willy Wonka fought Gandalf. Drink that in. Oh, you're right. Good. Like Jason said, we've known each other for years. One of us is doing quite a bit better than the other one. Because only one of us owns a comedy club in Blackpool. Yay! Opened that up in 2019, just in time to be shut for 2 years. Well done, Ryan. This is nice. It's nice. This is always lovely because I know, like a lot of you all, sort of, we think we're lucky. We're lucky to do our jobs, and you're right, we are. This is the best job in the world, because I don't have to work with Cardigan Margaret. I want to Was Cardigan Margaret in there? Still one very angry woman in the room going, You all work with Cardigan Margaret. If you work with other people, I guarantee you work with her. She's the one that sits at the desk. She's got one of those special chairs that health and safety have given her. You know, the ones you're not allowed to touch unless you've been on a course. She's got pictures of all of her babies on her desk. It's not babies, it's cats. She stinks to high heaven. She's one of those people, a car's powered by fairy dust. No, it's not Cardigan Margaret. Every Christmas when you have the little buffet where you all bring food in, she brings in no food whatsoever, but she just sits at a desk and eats all the cheese for herself. He said, perhaps you shouldn't eat all the cheese for yourself, Cardigan Margaret. Perhaps you should leave some for some of the people that are in the meeting. And then you get called into a disciplinary because you've just fat-shamed Cardigan Margaret. I haven't fat-shamed Cardigan Margaret. If anything, I've stopped her getting type 2 diabetes. So I'll ask you again, who here works with Cardigan Margaret? I got myself a new hobby. It's amazing. You should try it out yourself. It's brilliant. What I do is I go like to my local council estate. It's lovely, especially dressed like this. I go to a local council estate, and what I do is I just paint little marks on the floor outside people's houses, and then for the next 24 hours, I just sit and I watch the local Facebook group chat while they all start wondering what these mystery signs are. And then Tasha, XXX46 unicorn emoji, she jumps in, because I don't know what it is about the internet. Wikipedia, we all understand that Wikipedia is not to be trusted, is that right? You take it with a pinch of salt, am I correct? Yeah, despite outraged by the fact that before it gets posted to Wikipedia, it has to be read and checked by somebody before you put it up there. You've also got to have a list of every single reference to every single thing that you've said for somebody to verify before it gets put on the internet. But you still don't trust it. Yet when Tasha XXX46 unicorn emoji tells you, oh, those marks outside that house means your dog's going to get kidnapped. Really? Really, Tasha XXX46 unicorn emoji? Yeah, happened to me cousin. And they'll post a picture of the cousin's dog that's worth 15 grand. She can't afford a front door. How's she afford a dog? There's a picture of the dog there, the cousin's dog that got stolen. This dog with one milky eye just sits in the front garden shaking, barking at a wall. It used to be white, now it's more of a browny yellow. Its back legs don't work anymore. Of course it's worth 15 grand, Tasha XXX46 unicorn emoji. Says it is. The chief policeman told me that what happens is gangs steal the dogs and then they sell them to billionaires in China so they can use their organs and make them invincible for the rest of their lives. That really happened, did it, Tasha XXX46? Yeah, it did. Do your research. And then just a woman whose name is Justice St George's Cross pipes up as well. Shared it to Fleetwood pedo hunters. Hope your cousin's dog is sleeping with the angels. Hash brown blessed. Never cats though, is it? It's always dogs that get kidnapped, never cats, because cats are dickheads. That's right. You buy a cat, it's a cute little ball of fluff, this little kitten with massive blue eyes, and you love it and you're cuddly, you can go all over TikTok with kittens. Not cats, they're bellies. Because you buy a cat, he's cuddly, and all of a sudden over a weekend, he just grows up and turns into the biggest knobhead you've ever met in your life. And what happens with cats is they come home and they eat the food, don't they? And they like a cuddle, and then they disappear. And then they come home and they eat the food, and then they disappear. They come home, they eat the food, they walk all over your laptop when you're trying to watch porn, and this one again. Disappear for a week, makes you think they're dead. You look around the house, you can't find them, you think they're proper dead, you start to get worried, then a week later your cat reappears with a new collar and a tan. You feed the cat, busy's off again, you feed the cat, he's off, you feed the cat, he's gone, you feed the cat, this time he disappears for 4 weeks. Now you think he's really dead. You check everywhere, you check the garage, you check the shed, you check all over the house, he's not there, where's he gone? I don't know where he's gone. Then all of a sudden, at 4 o'clock in the morning one day, you wake up and your cat's asleep on your sleeping chest, breathing fishy breath in your open mouth, even though you've never given him fish in his life. And you realise it's 4 o'clock in the morning. How did he get in the house? So you go downstairs and check all the windows and all the doors are shut because you don't want to get robbed. And they are shut because he was in your fucking house in the first place! I also do kids' parties. I get angry with cats because this happened to us. Because we've got 2 cats, we've got 2 dogs, we've got 5 kids, we've got so much regret you would not believe. The only reason we've got 5 kids is because our first one was so shit and disappointing, we carried on and carried on and carried on, and I've just got 5 Russian dolls of disappointment and regret. So we got to Mabel, actually. She's the only ginger one out of all 5 of them. And none of the Chinese kids are ginger. Don't know how that happened. Apparently, when they're early, when they're premature, they're oriental. That's what my wife told me. Yeah. So yeah, our cat disappeared for 4 weeks, and it's little Mabel's job every morning to feed the cats, and what she does every day is she puts the food in the bowl and all over the floor, because she's 3 and she's a knobhead. And every morning she comes downstairs and she puts the food in, she goes off to nursery, and she comes back at dinner time. She says, "Daddy, has Bumble come home yet?" I said, "Because I'm getting worried." I said, "Yeah, Bumble came home and he went off and he's playing with the other cats and he ate his food and he's fine. There's only so many times I can lie to that sweet little ginger innocent face, because there's only so much cat food I can physically stomach." So I said, "What do I do?" I said to my wife, "What do I do? Do I paint the other cat? Do I buy another one? Do I cut the legs off one of the dogs? Do I get one of the Chinese kids to dress up? What do I do?" She says, "Okay, get a poster and we'll put it up at the vet's." So we got a poster, and when we went to the vet's place, we put a poster up, we had our phone number underneath. I expected absolutely nothing to come of it until 3 days later when the phone rang. He says, "Hello, is that Mr. Gleeson?" I said, "Yeah," because it was. And he said, "Hiya, it's the vet," because it was him. And he said, "We think we've got your cat. Can you come round and see if it's your cat?" So I was like, Jen, they've got our cat." So she shot round to the vet's place dead quick. Vet said, "Oh, Mrs. Gleeson, come in," because he recognised her from dogging. Says, "Mrs. Gleeson." She comes in, and the vet said, "Mrs. Gleeson, come in," and they go into this little room, and there's no cat there. She says, "Where's Bumble?" She says, "Right, well, Abby, we have to let you know that Bumble was brought in by the driver of a car who was hitting. Very funny." She's evil. Even Margaret is evil. She's got the car driver of a car who's hitting and brought him in and we worked on him. But the kindest thing to do was to put him to sleep. If you want to come through to this room, we'll see if this is your cat. And we've got this little table like this with this cloth on it. And I lifted the cloth off. And the vet said, "Is this your cat?" And the vet says, "Yeah, that's Bumble." And the vet said, "Okay, that'll be £80, please." So my wife paid the 80 quid and the vet said, "Do you want us to dispose of the body for you or do you want to keep him?" "We just paid 80 quid, we're keeping that." So I get a phone call from my wife saying, "We've got to have a funeral for Bumble for the kids because he's died." I'm like, "Right, okay, can you get some flowers?" Like, "Yeah, I get some flowers." So my wife, she comes home and I'm outside digging a hole for a cat that I couldn't stand in the first place. But I got her home, she's brought this cat home that no longer bends. The kids are all inside the patio doors because it's pissing down with rain. They've all got these flowers. By the way, after 5 minutes of bollocking me, because apparently I was supposed to buy the flowers from a shop, not just take them off a lamppost. We've got this cat. We got this cat that no longer bends. We put it in the hole, we put the soil down, the kids all come out, they all sing the only hymn they know. "Do you wanna build a snowman?" Put the kids to sleep after 6 hours of them screaming because apparently I forgot to bury the cat's face. They finally went to sleep. Just as I closed the curtain to their bedroom window, I looked outside and there, sat on top of my car, was my fucking cat. Just sat there licking his arsehole, looking up at me, looking at this dead cat's face in the floor, as if to say, "That cost you 80 quid, didn't it, dickhead?" That's why I hate cats, that's why cats are not beds, and that is specifically why you do not get guide cats. So a proper row, because we've just spent 80 quid on a dead cat that wasn't even ours. I wanted to punch the shit out of my wife, but I didn't because she kicked the crap out of me. So I cleaned the oven. Because we've been married now for ages. And you know, you get You go through stages in relationships. You start off, you go on that first date with somebody, that person you are sat opposite is perfect in every single way. You love the hair, the way they talk, the way they giggle, the way they smell, everything. It's that simple. You don't know their flaws yet. It's perfect, it's beautiful. You wouldn't move on to the second date. Then, you get about a year down the line, you start to think to yourself, oh, my sister's all right. All of them in here thinking that's a joke. And then you carry on, you get another few years in, you might not like the same films, you might not like the same food, but you love each other, so you stick together, and you carry on. You get another few years in, you run out of stuff to argue about, so you have kids, and that works out well for you. And you carry on and you get to the stage that me and my wife are at right now, and I'm sure that every single person in this room that is in a long-term relationship, you have at one point got to this stage. It is that point in every relationship where your wife, you get so angry, so infuriated, so wound up that every single morning of every single day, without fail, she wakes up So we thought we'd try different things to get the relationship going. So we tried toys where the kids wanted those back. Tried different positions, but we had to stop because I've got arthritis and she stinks. She once took off her Spanx and curdled the wardrobe. Do you have any idea how long it takes to wash the aroma out of this? Very soft on the inner thigh, ladies, as well. So she said, I want to try role playing, let's try role playing. So I thought, okay, what's that? She went, right, I want you to come to bed wearing that suit, which if I'm honest with you, is so hot. I've got 4 layers of tweed on. I've got my jacket, my waistcoat, my trousers, under my trousers, I'm wearing my tweedos, which is the same thing I think they shout at me when I go past the school. She says, when you wear that suit, you look like you're on your way to a fox hunt. So she's going to pretend to be the fox, and I've got to pretend to be the big bad fox hunter. And what she's done is she's gone off to Aunt Summers and she's bought these little fox ears, and she's got this foxtail butt plug from Aldi. And the Aldi, the tin tomatoes and the welding masks and she goes into the bedroom and she covers herself up with the duvet, and I get my suit on and I get a walk up the stairs, and this is my kid's hobby horse, by the way. I get to the bedroom door and I kick the door and I say, where's the fox? And then I realise I got little kids asleep, I just scared the crap out of them. I've got to calm them down, put them back to sleep, trying to poke them with my hard on, get back to the bedroom. So where's the fox? And she pokes her head out the duvet and says, oh no, the big bad fox hunter's found. Because my wife's Minnie Mouse. Oh no, the big bad fox hunter's found me. Please be gentle. So of course I found you, you stuck your fucking head out, haven't you? I get really into it, I don't know how far you're supposed to go with role playing. And she lies on her back saying, please be gentle, Mr. Fox Hunter, I'm a born defenceless fox. I said, no, I'm the Fox Hunter and I'm going to do to you what I like, because I'm in charge. No, Mr. Fox Hunter, please be gentle. No, yes, no, yes. And then I get my dogs to rip her face off. Right. 25 years I've done this job, still not on the comedy fucking carpet though, am I? So, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for you to go for a wee, drink, smoke, poo, 20-minute interval, and Jason Manfred will perform for you even more. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful evening. Good night.
That's really nice. That's really nice.